Hi, y'all. I'm Lisa Kueger, and it is great to have you here with me. Have you ever found yourself where your business blurred into your personal life and you were caught in a state of overwhelm? Today, we're talking about boundaries, how to use them or lose your business, and frankly, your mind. In spite of being a girl with a serious high heel problem, my favorite trips growing up were always to national parks. By the end of the bohemian 1970s, my parents had spent more than a few months packed into a Volkswagen van, heading from the Grand Canyon to Yellowstone, from Yosemite to Bryce, from home in New Orleans to anywhere with a view that they could admire. So I was extremely excited when I met and married a Minnesota boy that I would regularly get to be within driving distance of one of my all-time favorite places, Ely. The beautiful town of Ely lies in the wild part of northern Minnesota. Other than by snowmobile, I'm not even actually sure how accessible Ely is during the winter. But come summertime, adventurers flock to this small outpost to enter the wild in canoes and kayaks, to merge through the boundary waters that separate Minnesota from Canada. Although it's immensely beautiful, it's incredibly isolated. Like most boundaries, the area offers the opportunity to be a great gift if we take a moment to step back and recognize that limitations, whether self-imposed or forced upon us, many times act as a safety net to reduce our own risk. Especially when it comes to my life, I haven't always been a big fan of boundaries. My philosophy has generally consisted of I can do absolutely anything. So whether it's starting a business or serving as a foster parent, I can create any opportunity or take on any responsibility. Let's throw caution to the wind because the world is my oyster, right? Well, maybe not exactly. What happens when suddenly your I can do anything actually becomes everything that you do? What's the consequence of your business controlling 24 hours of your day, every day of the year? Opportunities without margin lead to exhaustion, while the responsibilities you were so eager to take on not long ago, left unchecked, become your new prison. As an employee in a traditional job, you were presented a preset boundary list. For each of my employees, their contract stipulates all of their duties. This document will detail their hours, their responsibilities, their expectation, and even their vacation time. But as an entrepreneur, these boundaries are discarded as soon as we sign the loan paperwork and we commence operations on our own business. How often have you done any of the following? Been the CEO, the bookkeeper, the front desk worker, the instructor, and the housekeeper all in the course of a few hours. Missed dinners with friends or family with just too much work to do by closing time. Sat with your child through homework while you answered emails frantically on your phone and nodded and mumbled, trying to at least have a semblance of being engaged. Worked 7 days a week, every week, all the time. Oh, and maybe, just maybe, you still run a household, even if it's just you, and you're your own chef, housekeeper, errand runner, and you're a general jack of all trades, so that you keep a semblance of your personal life in check. If you're like me, you've done it all, possibly while falling asleep while you kept on going. Just one more email, one more phone call, one more class, one more client. So it doesn't surprise me when I meet entrepreneur after entrepreneur who tell me that they can do it all, but they never seem to accomplish anything that propels them to the next goal. As an entrepreneur, without boundaries, you are an entrepreneur on the verge of mental and physical exhaustion. leading a business that's on the verge of stagnation from overstimulation. Running a successful business requires not just constant movement, but also stillness to enable your focus. This stillness allows for personal rest and renewal, time for reflection while you find clarity in your own vision. Perfecting your plans and actions will drive your business onward and upward in a manner to meet your expectations. Here's the good news. I'm going to work with you to answer your questions while finding solutions to your problems. Together, we're going to make sure you and your business become significantly stronger. And the first thing I want you to do is create your own Schedule A. In every business, our ownership team crafts out a clear set of responsibilities for ourselves as part of our large-scale business plan. We play to our strengths, and we focus on areas that we can operate in ease from. We set boundaries of when we accept emails, phone calls, and texts. And by the way, if you don't have the email feature Boomerang, it is a godsend. Go and get it today. We lay out our roles clearly, setting expectations for ourselves and all of those that are around us. Now, does this mean I haven't pulled an all-nighter lately? Sadly, no. There are times and projects that require more time, more energy, but that schedule can't become the norm. So what should you have on your Schedule A? The first thing is going to be your chief purpose. Your responsibilities, and include all of them, from cleaning to bookkeeping to everything in between. The hours that you spend with your clients and the hours you spend working on your business. I include the hours that I spend with my significant others and my family and my vacation time. Yes, vacation sounds scary, but this, my dear, is a necessity. The second thing I want you to do is to remove your email from your phone. Now, frankly, I shook when I did this. I was convinced that the world would stop and my business would completely fall apart. I mean, how would I function without the freedom of having email on my phone? If you're receiving emails day and night with your phone sitting next to you at every dinner, soccer game, movie, and date, I can promise that your phone is not offering you freedom. It's in fact intruding on every moment of your real life that you live outside of your work. So how should a successful entrepreneur in the year 2015 operate without instant and constant communication? The first thing you need is a plan for any type of an emergency. Should your employees call, text, or email you? What's the typical time frame that you should respond on to those types of issues? The second thing is, when you are immensely busy, when are you going to check your emails? During times we're working heavily on growing our business, the email time goes down, and your employees need to know that. Now, on a side note, if you have employees or will ever have employees, this will be life-changing for them. In our business, we want our employees to have real lives. Because let's face it, happy employees mean awesome work. Awesome work mean insanely satisfied customers. And that is the end state of our business. Now, the final thing I want you to do is plan your day with blocks of breathe time in your calendar. As a Pilates and yoga instructor, I used to judge my time based on a very simple principle. Client in equals money earned. No client equals a loss of revenue. But as an entrepreneur, my focus had to be on my business as a whole. That meant sales, marketing, employee coaching time, vision planning, and the strategizing of new product development. My entrepreneur principle has become all time with clients equals no long-term business growth. But time to breathe in my business equals time to take my profits far beyond where I can go alone. Now keep in mind, a boundary isn't setting a limit on what you can actually achieve. A boundary preserves your time and your energy, so when you reach for the stars, you actually land on the moon. Now I'm excited to hear what you think and how you're going to use these principles within your own life and your business. So please join me on my blog at lisakeeker.com, subscribe to my YouTube channel, or reach out to me on Facebook and Instagram. As always, I am so excited to be a part of your journey towards fortune and freedom in your life and in your business. Y'all have a great day. Hi, y'all. Oh, let me fix my hair. Sorry. Priorities. Okay. In every business, in our business, our ownership team crafts out a clear set of responsibilities for ourselves as part of a large-scale business plan. So when you reach for the stars, you actually land on the moon. It's coming. Hi, y'all. I'm Lisa Keeker, and it is awesome to have you here at, what do I want to say? Crap. To be a part of your daily journey in becoming a stronger entrepreneur and touching your clients in even greater ways.
Good, that's a wrap.
Okay.